We are going to share our opinion of what this journey was about and was it worth the trip. But in the meantime, let us know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Our first stop is downtown Bradenton. Right away, the vibe feels different. Today, we're exploring downtown, checking out one of the most unique art neighborhoods in Florida, trying a couple of local food stops, and ending the day with a sunset by the water. Let's see what this place is really like. A place close to everything. 15 minutes to beaches, 15 minutes to Sarasota, and only 1 hour away from Tampa. Before we continue to explore Bradenton, we are going to need a hit of coffee. Located at 1822 59th Street West is Cremesh Coffee, a bakery highly rated cafe with its authentic European pastries, Bavarian cream donuts, and fresh sandwiches. A family-friendly service place, making it a favorite for breakfast and lunch. We had the strawberry pudding croissant and chocolate almond croissant. Would have loved to try strawberry pistachio tart, hazelnut cream puff, maybe on our next trip. A simple comfort food menu. This is my favorite way to eat bread, coming straight out of the bakery and just rip off pieces before even reaching home. So we wanted to find out if Bradenton is worth visiting, or can it be a place you can just skip? Bradenton is a place that most people pass as they're traveling down to visit the most beautiful beaches of Florida, such as Sarasota and Anna Maria Island, which is only a 20-minute ride west of Bradenton. But lately, Bradenton has been getting more attention, more people moving here, more development, and more buzz. Riverwalk is a 1.5 to 2 mile ADA accessible scenic park. The heart of it all sits along the Manatee River at the Bradenton Riverwalk. This is where the locals come to walk, bike, fish, or just sit and take in the view. We could generate some sound waves in here, and we could start by clapping our hands.
So you have to stay in the middle, and you get the
effect.
Surrounding sound.
Hello there!
With no technology, just simple two things.
Symbols, they like two symbols.
You get a surround sound. Awesome.
There's something about places like this that don't try too hard. It's not overly polished, not built just for tourists. It feels like a place people actually live. See families out here, people walking their dogs, maybe someone fishing off the pier. We can also see a playground at this walk with a splash pad, a skate park, boat docks, and public art. It serves as a place for leisure, fitness, and holds an amphitheater for special events. There are many paintings or murals all around the city, which depict the history of Bradenton. Bradenton feels like it's right in the moment, not fully discovered yet, but definitely on the way. There is a scent of the tracks here. We're walking over them. I do hope that this is not an active track, and feels quite interesting walking on tracks.
The smells of the tracks it brings memory back when I was a child, and we used to take a train to go to the different towns.
The Riverwalk Tower is a major landmark. It stands at about 35 feet tall. There are more developments happening to expand the Riverwalk. And honestly, it's one of the nicest surprises so far. Wide open paths, clean, well-kept spaces. You've got the water on one side, the city on the other, and it just feels easy. We headed back to downtown, which is a short walk from Riverwalk. The city feels calm. The building structures seem to have a blend of historic Florida, early 20th century, commercial styles, and modern revitalization. A charming, not crowded, walkable area with a relaxed atmosphere compared to nearby cities. A moment to relax and enjoy the breeze. This is interesting. You got the shop with this opening here, so it gives you a cool breeze coming through. And this about wraps it up in downtown Bradenton. And our next stop will be the Soto National Memorial, where we're gonna pick up some history. As we are driving, you get to see some of the homes, which price about $350,000 to $400,000. There are older homes, new developments, waterfront properties. The population has a steady increase due to the migration from other states. We are looking at approximately a population of about 55,000 to 57,000. The median age group is between 47 to 49 years old. And looks like families are moving to Bradenton for affordability. And now, as for job markets, the major industries are healthcare, retail, tourism, construction, and real estate, with the median household income of about $55,000 to $65,000. And this is the Soto National Memorial. This area marks where the Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto is believed to have landed in the 1500s. But beyond the history, what really stands out here is how peaceful it is. There are trails here winding through the trees, and there are stretches of waterways along the coastline, and barely any crowds. It feels quiet, untouched, like a different version of Florida. Located where the Manatee River meets Tampa Bay, the park features a blend of historical education and coastal adventure activities. This is the kind of place where you just slow down, take a walk, and listen to the water. Maybe catch a breeze coming off the bay. It's simple and it's calming. This was a wonderful experience walking through the mangroves. However, we recommend that you do this experience during the winter months of December till March, because during the hot months, it does get really hot. So enjoy it on the cooler day. Bring water with you and sunscreen. The Holy Eucharist Monument, which is coming right up, is a Catholic memorial commemorating the first documented Catholic Mass in the U.S. in 1539. The monument is situated within the national park near the shore. And here lies the large cross at the Soto National Memorial. And this is in memory of the 12 priests who accompanied the 1539 Spanish expedition, and of the Native Americans who inhabited these shores here.
This is the Soto National Memorial, and this memorializes where the conquistador de Soto first came to southeast United States. He came over here in 1539, and he brought 700 men, and he had 300 horses, pigs. The men would wear something like this during the 90-degree heat to try to stop the arrows from the Indians, you know, and they'd wear these big heavy things and the armor all over them. And what they did is when they landed here, they built a little encampment right here. It's called Camp Utiza. It's over there. You'll see it when you go over that way. And then he took off, and he was trying to find gold and silver. Because if you remember from history, the Spaniards had come over and got all the stuff from the Aztecs, and they got all the gold and silver, so they figured there might be some here. So the king sent him with these 3 boats, and they came here, and he would start going to these Indian villages, and he would kidnap the king. He would steal all their resources, food, but they never found any gold. And so he kept going. He was up here in the Appalachian Mountains, a whole 4-year thing. They got to the Mississippi, and these were the first Europeans that had ever seen the Mississippi River this far north. They had seen it down here at the mouth, and then when they got here after 3 years and nothing had happened, half of his men wanted to leave and go back down the Mississippi. He decided, because he was stubborn and hadn't found any gold or silver, that he was going to continue on into Oklahoma, Texas, and they had sent scouts out, and they said, there's nothing here but sand in Texas. So they turned around and came back to the Mississippi. And then he died here in what was that year was that? 1542. So after 3 years, he died here. And his second in command, they built these boats to get down the river and to get away from the Indians. You can see here they built these little flat-bottom boats, and the Indians were chasing them to get them out of this area. They got down here. They had 200 men left out of the 700. All the horses were dead, and all the pigs had gone wild out there. And to this day, that's why we have pigs in the United States. They never had, the Europeans had been eating.
That's the story.
Yeah, the Europeans have been eating pork for centuries. So more Native Americans died from swine flu and all the diseases that the pigs brought than any of the wars.
Right.
But here today, we've still got it in our refrigerator.
During the winter months, January through April, the park hosts Camp Utza, a reconstructed 16th century village where rangers and volunteers wear clothing of that time period and demonstrate blacksmithing, cooking, and weapons use.
Under here, wielded by the German Landsknecht mercenaries. They were big guys that basically their whole job was to look intimidating. So they would go and be on the front lines wearing the best armor that they could, and they would just go in there and just doing everything they could to scare off people right from the get-go. So yeah, that's one of my favorite ones here. And the whole deal with this is to disarm people easier. So they would try to get around a sword and try to just do everything they could to get the other person's sword out of their hands.
And just a few minutes from downtown, welcome to the Village of the Arts. And things seem a little different here. Take everyday common pieces like car wheel spooks and turn them to art pieces. It's not just an art district, it's an entire neighborhood. Artists actually live here, work here, and open their homes as galleries and shops. The first thing you notice is the colors. You can see a mix of colors of blues, pinks, greens. Every building feels like its own piece of art. It almost feels like you stepped into a small creative village somewhere far from Florida. As you walk around, you'll find studios, handmade goods, paintings, and if you're lucky, you might even meet the artists themselves. We are on 12th Street West and 11th Avenue West. Everywhere you look, there are colorful homes displaying unique artwork and decorations, things only an artist can imagine. It's a welcoming place with friendly people. And as a matter of fact, we did get to meet Joan Peters, and this is her gallery right here. And we also have the Blue Barn right behind the home. The Village of the Arts is a colorful, vibrant community that is home to galleries, shops, healing arts, and restaurants. Although we did not get to experience going inside a home or a restaurant, but perhaps in a future visit, most of the homes close up their galleries at around 4 p.m., and we would have needed a few hours just to explore places here. There's something really personal about it. It's not commercial, not rushed. It feels authentic. Even if you're not big at art, this is a place to come and visit and just walk around and check out all the things that they have here. Who would think about putting a chandelier on a tree? With some imagination, you can transform simple tools to beautiful art. Because places like this give a city character, and Bradenton definitely has a bit of that hidden personality. Kids and adults of all ages will appreciate the art display. We got to see some dinosaur art displays. In the middle of the neighborhood between houses, we spotted this relaxing local lounge. This feels like someone's backyard, open for everyone. Kind of reminds me of the Key West feel, where you can spot interesting things inside alleys. And who would have thought that one of the major corporations in the United States, Tropicana, originated here in Bradenton before moving its headquarters to Chicago. And this is where your orange juice comes from. This Tropicana facility is the most productive orange juice plant in the nation. It produces approximately 4 to 7 billion, that is billion, oranges annually, resulting in an output of roughly 150 million gallons of juice. All the exploring got us a little hungry, and now we're here at the Hong BBQ Hot Pot. This should be interesting. It is a Korean food place. A very interesting place here at the Hong BBQ Hot Pot. This is all you can eat, and how this works is you get a choice of either getting a soup, a pot, and you cook everything in front of you, and you get to choose either if you want soup, so they'll bring you the pot, or you get to choose from the grill choices of steak, chicken, seafood, where there's a grill in the middle, You get to cook your own food, and it's all you can eat. So we're gonna try this out. So this is a whole new experience. We chose our meats, our vegetables, and everything is grilled here in the center. And we're gonna see how this works. It's so much fun to be your own chef at a restaurant. This is all you can eat quality foods for $35 a person, with an open appetizer bar and additional sauces to add on to the meal you are going to cook. And to finalize the meal, desserts are included.
My steak is ready here, and it looks really good. It's fun, cook your own food. Very good, perfect cook. And if you wonder, but what about the smoke? It's interesting because all around here there is an ventilation, and it sucks right the smoke out of it.
And as a family, this is very interacting, and you're able to socialize as you're cooking right on the table. I wish we could do this at home, just build a cooking place right in the middle of the table. It's like, Luigi got more stuff here.
All I can say is if you're hungry, this is the place to come and visit.
And that was an interesting experience here at Han. And we did get a takeaway, a little gift that they give you, and they have 4 different items. You could collect all different ones. Very nice service. Food was fantastic. And we did learn that they do have other places here in Florida, Tampa, Bradenton. They also have in Pennsylvania and Michigan. But this is definitely a place to come and visit. Now don't go away, the night is still young. We still have another place to show you. And to wrap up this beautiful day, we headed back to downtown because there's no better way to end the day than with the sunset by the water. So now we are here at Oak and Stone, and we're going to be enjoying a drink here. Oak and Stone is located on the Spring Hill Suites in downtown. This casual modern tavern specializing in artisanal stone-fired pizza, gourmet tavern meals, and large self-poured craft beer wall, which is priced by the ounce. It has a lively, popular rooftop bar with fire pits and Manatee River views, a must-see. Oak and Stone has a completely different energy. This is a great social place to be at, and we're waiting for the sunset as I'm enjoying my drink, my signature drink, club soda, with a dash of cranberry. Shh, no alcohol. So the day has come to an end, and the question remains, is Bradenton worth the visit? Honestly, absolutely yes. It's a great place to enjoy. It's vacationing, a great place to live. There's a lot of water activities, a lot of things to do, a lot of things to experience and see. I did not know about the art village. That was a nice thing to experience. We hope you enjoyed this video and that it did provide you with a little piece of Florida and perhaps something to come to and visit. Thank you for watching. Till next time. And I do look forward to seeing you next time.
We truly enjoyed this day here today. We hope that we can project that to you. And if you haven't watched the neighbor town, Anna Maria, be sure to watch it.